The Alpha Within, Harnessing Dominance for Personal Empowerment. Chapter 1. Understanding Alpha Dominance. The concept of alpha dominance. The concept of alpha dominance originates from animal behavior studies, where it refers to the hierarchical structure observed within social groups. In many species, alpha individuals often display traits associated with strength, confidence, and assertiveness, which allow them to maintain their position at the top of the social hierarchy. This behavior serves a critical role in ensuring stability within the group, as it dictates access to resources, mating opportunities, and overall social cohesion. Understanding alpha dominance in animals provides a foundational framework for examining similar dynamics in human social structures, as it illustrates the innate instincts that drive competition and cooperation among individuals. In human social dynamics, alpha dominance manifests in various contexts, including social gatherings, peer groups, and community interactions. Individuals who exhibit alpha traits often command respect and influence within their circles, leading others to follow their lead. This phenomenon can be attributed to both biological predispositions and learned behaviors, with alpha individuals frequently being perceived as leaders or decision-makers. The implications of this dominance extend beyond mere social interactions. They shape the ways individuals navigate their environments, establish relationships, and assert their identities within their communities. The workplace serves as another arena where alpha dominance plays a significant role. Hierarchies in professional settings often reflect similar principles observed in animal groups, where alpha individuals tend to occupy leadership positions. Their ability to inspire, motivate, and direct teams can lead to enhanced productivity and innovation. However, the presence of alpha dominance can also lead to conflicts, particularly when aggressive or overly competitive behaviors undermine collaboration. Recognizing the balance between healthy assertiveness and destructive dominance is crucial for fostering a supportive work environment that values contributions from all team members. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance are profound, influencing self-esteem, motivation, and interpersonal relationships. Individuals who identify as alphas often experience increased confidence and assertiveness, allowing them to pursue their goals with determination. Conversely, those who perceive themselves as non-alpha may struggle with feelings of inadequacy or inferiority. This dynamic can create a cycle where perceptions of dominance shape behaviors and attitudes, ultimately affecting one's ability to engage in healthy relationships and assert themselves in various contexts. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance vary widely across societies, reflecting differing values around leadership, competition, and social hierarchy. In some cultures, alpha traits are celebrated and rewarded, while in others, collaborative and egalitarian approaches are prioritized. Understanding these cultural differences is essential for recognizing the complexities of human behavior and the diverse ways in which alpha dominance is expressed. By examining these interpretations, individuals can better navigate their own paths to empowerment, leveraging the concept of alpha dominance to foster personal growth and effective leadership in their unique environments. Historical perspectives on dominance. The concept of dominance has been a central theme in both animal behavior studies and human social dynamics for decades. Historically, the term alpha was initially used in the context of animal behavior, particularly among social species such as wolves. Ethologists like Konrad Lorenz and David Mech popularized the idea of an alpha individual leading a pack, characterized by assertiveness and control. This framework laid the groundwork for understanding hierarchical structures in various species, suggesting that dominance is a critical factor in social organization. The implications of these studies extend beyond the animal kingdom, prompting researchers to explore how similar dynamics manifest in human interactions. In human social dynamics, the notion of alpha dominance has evolved significantly. Early psychological models often linked dominance to aggression and physical strength, but contemporary perspectives recognize a broader spectrum of traits, including confidence, charisma, and social intelligence. Researchers have examined how these traits influence group behavior, leadership, and social cohesion. Dominance is often perceived as a means of gaining influence, and individuals exhibiting alpha traits tend to be drawn to positions of authority. This shift in understanding highlights the complexity of dominance in human contexts, where it is not solely about control but also about the ability to inspire and connect with others. In workplace hierarchies, the implications of alpha dominance are particularly pronounced. Organizations often reflect structured power dynamics, where individuals with alpha characteristics are more likely to ascend to leadership roles. This has led to a growing interest in understanding how dominance impacts workplace culture, team dynamics, and employee morale. While traditional views equate alpha dominance with authoritarian leadership styles, modern research suggests that effective leaders often balance assertiveness with empathy and collaboration. This nuanced understanding underscores the importance of multiple leadership styles and the potential for diverse approaches to coexist within effective teams. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance are profound and multifaceted. Individuals who identify as alphas may experience higher self-esteem and confidence, often leading to greater success in social and professional spheres. Conversely, those perceived as non-alpha may grapple with feelings of inadequacy or exclusion. This dynamic can create a cycle of reinforcement, where alpha individuals continue to thrive while others may struggle to assert themselves. Understanding these psychological effects is crucial for fostering environments that promote inclusivity and empowerment, allowing individuals to harness their unique strengths regardless of their perceived dominance. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance vary significantly across societies, shaping how dominance is viewed and enacted. In some cultures, alpha traits are celebrated and associated with leadership, while in others, collectivism may downplay individual assertiveness in favor of harmony and collaboration. These cultural narratives influence interpersonal relationships, romantic partnerships, and leadership styles, highlighting the adaptability of alpha dominance across different contexts. By examining these historical and cultural perspectives, individuals can better understand their own behaviors and motivations, ultimately harnessing the power of dominance for personal empowerment and growth. Chapter 2. Alpha Dominance in Animal Behavior. Alpha Behavior in Animal Hierarchies. Alpha behavior in animal hierarchies is a fascinating and complex phenomenon that serves as a foundational concept in understanding dominance and social structures in various species. In many animal communities, particularly within social mammals like wolves, primates, and certain bird species, the alpha individual occupies a crucial role. This position is often characterized by access to resources, mating opportunities, and leadership over the group. The alpha's behavior is typically assertive, confident, and often aggressive, but it is also accompanied by a level of responsibility for the group's welfare. This duality of dominance and duty is critical in maintaining social cohesion and stability within the hierarchy. The dynamics of alpha behavior in animal hierarchies provide valuable insights into human social interactions. Just as alpha animals establish their dominance through displays of strength and confidence, humans often navigate social settings by asserting themselves in various ways. In workplace environments, for instance, individuals who exhibit alpha traits, such as decisiveness, charisma, and a willingness to take charge, often find themselves in leadership positions. This correlation between alpha behavior in animals and human social dynamics underscores the biological underpinnings of leadership and influence across species. Understanding these patterns can empower individuals to recognize and harness their own alpha traits to enhance their personal and professional lives. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance are profound, influencing both individual self-esteem and group dynamics. In animal hierarchies, the presence of a strong alpha can instill a sense of security among subordinates, promoting cohesion and cooperation. Conversely, the absence or challenge to alpha dominance can lead to chaos and conflict within the group. Similarly, in human settings, the perception of an alpha figure can affect group morale and individual motivation. Those who feel overshadowed by a dominant leader may experience diminished self-worth, while those who align with or aspire to alpha traits may gain confidence and a sense of purpose. This psychological interplay highlights the importance of understanding alpha behavior not just as a means of exerting control, but as a complex social dynamic that can foster or hinder collective progress. In romantic relationships, alpha dominance can manifest in various ways, influencing attraction and partnership dynamics. Individuals often gravitate toward partners who exhibit alpha traits, associating these characteristics with strength, protection, and confidence. However, The balance of power in romantic relationships is nuanced. While one partner may take on an alpha role, successful partnerships typically require a level of mutual respect and emotional intelligence. When both partners can navigate their alpha traits effectively, it leads to healthier relationships where both individuals feel valued and empowered. Understanding these dynamics can help individuals cultivate more fulfilling romantic connections by recognizing and negotiating their own roles within the relationship. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance vary widely, influencing how these behaviors are perceived and enacted in different societies. In some cultures, alpha traits are celebrated and encouraged, with dominant individuals often revered as leaders or heroes. In contrast, other cultures may view such behavior as aggressive or undesirable, favoring consensus and egalitarianism. This cultural lens shapes the way individuals express their alpha characteristics and respond to dominant figures in their lives. By examining these cultural perspectives, individuals can gain a broader understanding of their own behaviors and attitudes towards dominance, ultimately enabling them to harness their alpha potential in ways that resonate with their values and the social context they inhabit. Lessons from the Animal Kingdom. The animal kingdom offers a wealth of insights into the concept of alpha dominance, highlighting behavioral patterns that can inform human interactions and personal empowerment. In many species, alpha individuals play crucial roles in social structures, often serving as leaders who maintain order and ensure the survival of their groups. Observing these dynamics can guide us in understanding our own social hierarchies, particularly in how we assert ourselves and navigate relationships. The behaviors exhibited by alpha animals, from wolves to primates, provide a framework for recognizing the attributes that contribute to effective leadership and influence. Alpha dominance in animal behavior is often characterized by confidence, assertiveness, and the ability to command respect from peers. For instance, in wolf packs, the alpha pair demonstrates strong leadership qualities by establishing boundaries and facilitating cooperation among pack members. This dynamic illustrates that true alpha behavior is not merely about aggression or control. It involves the capacity to foster cohesion and mutual support. By emulating these traits, individuals can cultivate a dominant presence that inspires trust and collaboration in human social dynamics, whether in personal relationships or professional environments. In workplace hierarchies, the lessons learned from the animal kingdom become particularly relevant. The alpha's role in animal groups often mirrors the function of leaders in corporate settings, where establishing authority and guiding teams are essential for success. Studies show that effective leaders exhibit behaviors akin to alpha animals, such as decisiveness, clear communication, and emotional intelligence. By adopting these qualities, individuals can enhance their influence within organizations, motivating others and driving collective performance. Understanding the balance between dominance and empathy can help aspiring leaders foster a positive work culture while asserting their authority. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance also warrant attention, as they can significantly affect personal and social relationships. In many cases, individuals who exhibit alpha traits are perceived as more competent and charismatic, leading to increased opportunities for influence and connection. However, it is crucial to recognize that the perception of alpha status can vary across cultural contexts, with different societies interpreting
Chapter
dominance.
3.
Alpha dominance in human social dynamics. Social hierarchies and group dynamics. Social hierarchies and group dynamics play a critical role in understanding alpha dominance, both in the animal kingdom and human society. In animal behavior studies, alpha individuals often emerge as leaders within their groups, establishing a hierarchy that dictates access to resources, mating opportunities, and social interactions. This dominance is frequently reinforced through displays of strength, aggression, or social skills, ensuring that the alpha maintains their status. The implications of these behaviors extend beyond mere survival. They shape the social fabric of the group, influencing cooperation and competition among members. In human social dynamics, the concept of alpha dominance manifests in various contexts, from peer groups to corporate environments. Individuals who exhibit alpha characteristics, such as confidence, decisiveness, and assertiveness, often rise to the top of social hierarchies. This phenomenon can be observed in settings such as workplaces, where leaders are typically those who command respect and inspire others. Understanding these dynamics allows individuals to navigate social structures more effectively, positioning themselves advantageously within their groups, whether professionally or personally. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance are profound and multifaceted. Individuals who identify as alphas may experience increased self-esteem and a heightened sense of agency, leading to greater success in their endeavors. Conversely, those who perceive themselves as non-alpha may struggle with feelings of inadequacy or inferiority, which can impact their mental health and overall well-being. This dynamic highlights the importance of fostering self-awareness and resilience, enabling individuals to harness their unique strengths regardless of their position within the social hierarchy. In romantic relationships, alpha dominance can influence dynamics significantly. Partners often engage in a complex interplay of power, attraction, and emotional connection. While some may find alpha traits appealing, leading to a desire for a dominant partner, others may prefer more egalitarian dynamics. Understanding these preferences is crucial for fostering healthy relationships, as misalignments in expectations regarding dominance can lead to conflict or dissatisfaction. The ability to communicate openly about power dynamics can enhance intimacy and mutual respect. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance vary widely, reflecting the values and norms of different societies. In some cultures, alpha traits such as assertiveness and leadership are celebrated, while in others, humility and collectivism are prioritized. These cultural differences shape how individuals express dominance and interact within their social hierarchies. By exploring these cultural nuances, individuals can gain a deeper appreciation for the diverse expressions of alpha dominance, enabling more effective communication and collaboration across various social contexts. Understanding these dynamics enriches the journey toward personal empowerment and mastery of one's social environment. The role of perception and social status. Perception plays a crucial role in shaping social status, influencing how individuals are viewed within various contexts, including personal relationships, workplace dynamics, and broader societal structures. The way others perceive an individual can significantly impact their opportunities, interactions, and overall standing within a social hierarchy. In the realm of alpha dominance, perception often dictates who is seen as a leader or authority figure, reinforcing or challenging existing social structures. Understanding the mechanisms behind perception can empower individuals to navigate social landscapes more effectively and enhance their personal and professional lives. In human social dynamics, perceptions of dominance are often tied to specific behaviors and traits that signal authority and confidence. These behaviors can include assertive communication, body language that conveys openness and strength, and decision-making that reflects a willingness to take risks. When individuals exhibit these traits, they are more likely to be perceived as alphas, which can lead to increased social capital. Conversely, those who lack these dominant traits may find themselves relegated to lower status positions, regardless of their actual abilities or potential. Therefore, cultivating an awareness of how perception shapes social interactions is essential for anyone seeking to enhance their status and influence. Workplace hierarchies provide a clear example of how perception affects social status. In professional environments, individuals are often judged not only by their skills and qualifications, but also by their perceived dominance and authority. Leaders who are viewed as alpha figures tend to command respect and loyalty from their teams, fostering a culture of collaboration and productivity. However, the perception of dominance can be a double-edged sword. Overly aggressive behavior may lead to fears of intimidation, while a lack of assertiveness might result in diminished influence. Thus, understanding the balance of perception and behavior is vital for effective leadership. In romantic relationships, perception plays a foundational role in attraction and partnership dynamics. Individuals often seek partners who exhibit traits associated with alpha dominance, such as confidence, decisiveness, and the ability to protect and provide. These traits can create an impression of stability and security, making individuals more appealing to potential mates. However, it is important to note that the perception of dominance is influenced by cultural norms and individual preferences, which can vary widely. Understanding these nuances can help individuals navigate their romantic pursuits more effectively and build relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance further complicate the role of perception and social status. Different societies have varying ideals of what constitutes an alpha figure, with attributes celebrated in one culture potentially being viewed unfavorably in another. For instance, in some cultures, collectivism may overshadow individual assertiveness, leading to different expressions of dominance. By recognizing these cultural differences, individuals can adapt their approaches to social interactions, enhancing their ability to connect with others across diverse environments. Ultimately, harnessing the power of perception is key to maneuvering through the complexities of social status and achieving personal empowerment. Chapter 4. Alpha Dominance in Workplace Hierarchies. Leadership versus dominance in the workplace. Leadership and dominance are two concepts often intertwined in the context of workplace dynamics, yet they represent fundamentally different approaches to influence and authority. Leadership is typically characterized by the ability to inspire, motivate, and guide others toward a common goal. It emphasizes collaboration, vision, and the development of trust among team members. In contrast, dominance is often associated with control, power, and the assertion of authority over others. While a dominant individual may command respect through fear or intimidation, a true leader cultivates an environment where team members feel valued and empowered to contribute their unique skills. In animal behavior studies, the concept of alpha dominance is frequently observed within social hierarchies, where individuals assert their position through behaviors that establish control over resources, mates, or territory. This behavior can be mirrored in human social dynamics, where individuals vie for status and recognition. However, unlike in the animal kingdom, human interactions are more complex and nuanced. While some individuals may achieve dominance through aggressive or manipulative tactics, effective leadership requires a more sophisticated understanding of interpersonal relationships, emotional intelligence, and the ability to navigate diverse perspectives. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance can significantly shape workplace culture and employee morale. When dominance is the prevailing dynamic, it can foster an environment of fear and competition, leading to decreased collaboration and innovation. Employees may feel undervalued or insecure, resulting in high turnover rates and low job satisfaction. Conversely, a leadership approach that prioritizes empowerment and inclusivity can enhance employee engagement and commitment, ultimately driving organizational success. Understanding these psychological aspects is crucial for anyone looking to harness their alpha qualities without resorting to dominance. Examining the role of alpha dominance in leadership styles reveals a spectrum where effective leaders can exhibit dominant traits without crossing the line into authoritarianism. The most successful leaders often embody a balance of confidence and humility, asserting their vision while remaining open to feedback and collaboration. They recognize that genuine leadership is not about exerting power over others, but about fostering an atmosphere where everyone feels they have a stake in the outcome. This balance allows leaders to inspire loyalty and dedication, qualities that are essential for long-term success in any organization. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance further complicate the distinction between leadership and dominance in the workplace. Different societies may place varying degrees of value on assertiveness and control, affecting how individuals navigate their roles within organizations. In some cultures, a dominant persona may be celebrated, while in others, it may be viewed as overbearing or inappropriate. For individuals seeking to harness their alpha qualities, understanding these cultural nuances is vital for developing an authentic leadership style that resonates with diverse teams. Ultimately, recognizing the differences between leadership and dominance can empower individuals to cultivate their strengths, fostering an environment conducive to growth and collaboration. Navigating workplace dynamics. Navigating workplace dynamics requires an understanding of the often unspoken hierarchies and social structures that govern interactions among colleagues. In the realm of alpha dominance, recognizing one's own position within these dynamics can empower individuals to assert themselves effectively while fostering collaboration. The concept of alpha dominance, derived from animal behavior studies, illustrates the importance of social ranking and influence. In human contexts, these principles manifest in various ways, shaping leadership styles and interpersonal relationships. Acknowledging your own alpha traits, as well as those of your peers, can lead to a more strategic approach in professional settings. Effective communication plays a key role in navigating workplace dynamics. Individuals who embody alpha traits often exude confidence, which can influence how their ideas are received and acknowledged. By adopting clear and assertive communication strategies, one can enhance their presence in discussions and meetings. This does not merely revolve around speaking more. It involves listening attentively and responding thoughtfully, which signals respect for others while simultaneously establishing one's authority. In environments where alpha dominance is prevalent, those who master these skills can effectively position themselves as leaders and decision-makers. Recognizing the psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance is crucial in a workplace setting. Individuals may respond to alpha personalities with admiration or resentment, depending on their own insecurities and perceptions of power. Understanding these dynamics can help mitigate tensions and foster a more inclusive atmosphere. Encouraging collaboration over competition can diminish the fear of dominance, allowing for a healthier interaction among team members. When employees feel valued and secure, they are more likely to contribute their ideas and innovate, ultimately benefiting the organization. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance also play a significant role in workplace dynamics. Different societies have varying expectations of leadership and authority, impacting how individuals express their alpha characteristics. In some cultures, a more aggressive, dominant approach may be celebrated, while in others, a collaborative and supportive style may be preferred. Recognizing these cultural nuances can facilitate better communication and understanding among diverse teams. Sensitivity to these differences can enhance cooperation and minimize conflicts, allowing for a more harmonious work environment. Lastly, the interplay between alpha dominance and romantic relationships within the workplace cannot be overlooked. While attraction and personal connections can enhance team cohesion, they also introduce complexities that must be navigated carefully. The dynamics of dominance can influence how relationships develop and how power is perceived in these contexts. Establishing clear boundaries and maintaining professionalism is essential to prevent potential conflicts of interest and maintain a respectful workplace. By understanding these dynamics, individuals can harness their alpha traits to foster both personal and professional growth without compromising workplace integrity. Chapter 5. Psychological Impacts of Perceived Alpha Dominance. Self-perception and confidence. Self-perception plays a pivotal role in shaping an individual's confidence, influencing one's ability to assert dominance and navigate various social hierarchies. In the context of alpha dominance, whether in animal behavior or human interactions, self-perception serves as the foundation upon which confidence is built. Individuals who possess a positive self-image are more likely to project authority and command respect within their social circles. This perception often stems from a combination of personal experiences, social feedback, and internal dialogues, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy that can either enhance or diminish one's presence in both personal and professional realms. Confidence, as a direct manifestation of self-perception, affects how individuals engage with others. In workplace hierarchies, for instance, those who view themselves as capable and deserving often take on leadership roles, influencing team dynamics and fostering an environment of productivity. Conversely, individuals with low self-esteem may shy away from asserting themselves, leading to diminished authority and recognition. Understanding this relationship can empower individuals to cultivate a stronger self-image, thereby enhancing their confidence and ability to navigate complex social structures effectively. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance cannot be overlooked. When individuals perceive themselves as dominant or alpha, they often experience an increase in self-efficacy, which in turn bolsters their confidence. This heightened sense of self can lead to more assertive behaviors, making it easier to establish boundaries and negotiate personal and professional relationships. However, the challenge lies in balancing confidence with humility. Overconfidence can provoke backlash from peers, leading to social isolation or conflict, illustrating the importance of self-awareness in the pursuit of dominance. In romantic relationships, self-perception and confidence play equally critical roles. Individuals who view themselves as worthy of love and respect are more likely to attract partners who align with their self-image. This dynamic creates a cycle where confidence begets positive interactions, further reinforcing a healthy self-perception. However, The complexities of romantic dynamics often require individuals to navigate the fine line between assertiveness and aggression. An understanding of alpha dominance in this context reveals the need for emotional intelligence and adaptability, as these traits enhance one's ability to maintain balance in intimate partnerships. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance significantly influence individual self-perception and confidence levels. Different societies have varying standards and expectations regarding what constitutes alpha behavior, impacting how individuals develop their self-image. In some cultures, assertiveness and dominance are celebrated, while in others, collaboration and humility are valued more highly. These cultural nuances necessitate a nuanced understanding of self-perception, as individuals must adapt their confidence levels to align with societal norms while remaining true to themselves. By exploring these dimensions, one can harness the alpha within, cultivating a healthy, empowered self-image that transcends cultural boundaries and enhances personal relationships across all areas of life. The effects on mental health. The concept of alpha dominance extends beyond mere behavioral traits observed in animal studies. It profoundly influences mental health across various social contexts. In both human and animal hierarchies, the presence of an alpha figure can lead to feelings of security and stability, promoting a sense of belonging and purpose. This dynamic is particularly evident in workplace settings, where leadership styles often mimic alpha behaviors. Employees under effective alpha leadership may experience reduced anxiety and improved morale, as strong leaders can provide direction and clarity, fostering an environment conducive to personal growth and confidence. However, the psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance can also manifest as stress and anxiety for those in subordinate positions. Individuals who consistently find themselves at the lower end of a hierarchy may experience feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. This is particularly pronounced in competitive environments, where the pressure to conform to alpha behaviors can lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms. The fear of social exclusion or professional failure might exacerbate mental health issues, creating a cycle that hinders personal development and satisfaction. In romantic relationships, alpha dominance plays a complex role in mental health. Partners may feel drawn to dominant individuals due to perceived strength and decisiveness, which can enhance feelings of safety and attraction. However, if the dominance becomes controlling or overly assertive, it can lead to emotional distress, resentment, and even abuse. The psychological toll of navigating these dynamics can result in anxiety, depression, and a diminished sense of self-worth for those who feel overshadowed. Understanding the nuances of alpha dominance in relationships is crucial for fostering healthy, balanced interactions. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance further complicate the mental health landscape. Different societies may celebrate or stigmatize alpha behaviors, leading individuals to internalize societal expectations that affect their self-perception. In cultures that prioritize individual achievement and status, the pressure to embody alpha traits can lead to chronic stress and burnout. Conversely, cultures that emphasize community and collaboration may offer a buffer against these pressures, allowing individuals to thrive without the constant comparison to alpha figures. Ultimately, recognizing the effects of alpha dominance on mental health is essential for personal empowerment. By understanding the psychological implications of these dynamics, individuals can develop strategies to navigate social hierarchies more effectively. Emphasizing self-awareness, fostering supportive relationships, and challenging harmful perceptions of dominance can empower individuals to reclaim their mental well-being. This holistic approach not only enhances personal resilience, but also contributes to healthier social environments, where dominance is balanced with empathy and collaboration. Chapter 6. Alpha Dominance in Romantic Relationships. Attraction and Power Dynamics. Attraction and power dynamics are intricately connected, influencing both individual relationships and broader social structures. In the animal kingdom, alpha dominance often determines access to resources, mating opportunities, and social hierarchies. The behaviors exhibited by dominant animals, such as assertiveness and confidence, create an aura that attracts followers and potential mates. This biological foundation informs human interactions, where the traits associated with alpha dominance can enhance personal magnetism, allowing individuals to draw others into their orbit. Understanding these dynamics can equip individuals with the tools necessary to elevate their presence in both personal and professional spheres. In human social dynamics, the concept of alpha dominance extends beyond mere physicality. It encompasses emotional intelligence, charisma, and the ability to navigate complex social situations. Research in social psychology indicates that individuals perceived as alphas often command respect and influence, affecting group behavior and decision-making processes. This dynamic is particularly evident in social settings where leadership is required. Those who exhibit alpha traits can inspire confidence and loyalty, effectively mobilizing others towards common goals. Recognizing these patterns can empower individuals to enhance their interpersonal skills and assert their influence in various social contexts. Workplace hierarchies are another arena where attraction and power dynamics play a critical role. In corporate environments, those who embody alpha characteristics often rise to leadership positions, not solely due to their skill set, but also because of their ability to engage and motivate others. The competitive nature of many industries fosters an environment where dominance and attraction are intertwined, impacting hiring practices, promotions, and team dynamics. Individuals aspiring to leadership roles must cultivate an understanding of these dynamics, harnessing their own alpha traits to navigate workplace politics and build effective teams. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance are profound, affecting self-esteem, ambition, and relational choices. Individuals who perceive themselves as alphas often display higher levels of confidence and resilience, while those who feel subordinate may struggle with anxiety and self-doubt. This perception can influence various aspects of life, including career advancement, relationship formation, and personal development. Recognizing the psychological undercurrents of these dynamics allows individuals to reframe their self-perception and assert their place within social hierarchies, promoting personal empowerment. In romantic relationships, the interplay of attraction and power dynamics can significantly influence compatibility and satisfaction. Alpha dominance can create a magnetic pull, often leading to relationships characterized by passion and intensity. However, it can also lead to conflicts if not balanced with empathy and mutual respect. Understanding the complexities of these dynamics enables individuals to navigate their romantic lives more effectively, fostering healthier relationships where both partners feel valued and empowered. Ultimately, the exploration of attraction and power dynamics serves as a catalyst for personal growth, encouraging individuals to harness their alpha potential across all areas of life. Balancing dominance and vulnerability. Balancing dominance and vulnerability is a critical concept in understanding the dynamics of power within various social structures. Across the spectrum of animal behavior studies, dominance is often portrayed as a key survival strategy where individuals assert control over resources and mates. However, it is essential to recognize that vulnerability plays an equally significant role in establishing social bonds and fostering cooperation. In animal groups, leaders often display moments of vulnerability that can enhance their status by promoting loyalty and cohesion among group members. This balance can be a powerful lesson for human interactions, particularly in understanding how perceived strength can coexist with moments of openness and humility. In human social dynamics, the interplay between dominance and vulnerability is evident in various settings, from casual friendships to complex societal hierarchies. Individuals who exhibit dominant traits may find that their authoritative presence can be undermined by an inability to show vulnerability. Conversely, those who embrace their vulnerabilities may cultivate deeper connections and trust, leading to a more influential position within their social circles. This duality suggests that effective social navigation requires a nuanced approach, where individuals can assert themselves while also being willing to reveal their human side, creating an environment ripe for mutual respect and collaboration. Workplace hierarchies provide a particularly rich context for examining the balance between dominance and vulnerability. Traditional views often equate leadership with decisiveness and assertiveness. However, research indicates that leaders who acknowledge their limitations and express vulnerability can foster a more inclusive and engaged team culture. This approach not only enhances trust but also encourages innovation, as team members feel safe to share ideas without fear of judgment. Leaders who can balance their authoritative roles with moments of vulnerability often inspire loyalty and commitment, ultimately driving organizational success and employee satisfaction. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance further illustrate the importance of this balance. Individuals who project dominance may experience short-term gains in influence, but can also face backlash if perceived as overly aggressive or disconnected. In contrast, those who effectively integrate vulnerability into their dominant traits can create a more sustainable form of influence. This psychological interplay affects relationships, as individuals are more likely to follow leaders who show both strength and empathy. Understanding this dynamic can empower individuals to refine their interpersonal strategies, promoting a healthier self-image and improved relationships. Culturally, interpretations of alpha dominance vary widely, influencing how societies view the balance between strength and vulnerability. In some cultures, vulnerability is seen as a weakness that undermines authority, while in others, it is celebrated as a sign of authenticity and emotional intelligence. Recognizing these cultural nuances is crucial for anyone seeking to harness dominance for personal empowerment. By embracing the idea that true power lies not only in assertiveness but also in the ability to connect with others on a deeper level, individuals can navigate their environments more effectively, blending the traits of an alpha with the humility of a vulnerable human being. This understanding can transform personal and professional interactions, leading to more enriched and meaningful connections. Chapter 7. Alpha Dominance and its Role in Leadership Styles. Different leadership approaches. Different leadership approaches reflect the diverse ways in which individuals can assert their influence and authority in various contexts. Understanding these approaches is essential for anyone looking to harness their inner alpha, as they provide valuable insights into how dominance can be effectively expressed and managed. Leadership styles can often be categorized into several key frameworks: authoritarian, democratic, transformational, and situational, each representing a unique method of engaging with followers and guiding them toward shared goals. Authoritarian leadership is characterized by a top-down approach where the leader maintains strict control over decision-making processes. This style often aligns with the concept of alpha dominance in animal behavior studies, where a single individual exerts control over a group. In human social dynamics, this approach can foster quick decision-making and clear direction, but it may also stifle creativity and discourage open communication. Leaders who adopt this style may achieve short-term results, yet they risk alienating their team members, which can lead to decreased morale and engagement. In contrast, democratic leadership emphasizes collaboration and shared decision-making. This approach recognizes the importance of input from all group members, fostering a sense of ownership and accountability. In the context of alpha dominance in workplace hierarchies, democratic leaders can leverage their authority to create an inclusive environment that encourages participation and innovation. By valuing diverse perspectives, leaders can build stronger teams that are more resilient and adaptable to change, ultimately enhancing overall performance and satisfaction. Transformational leadership takes a different approach by focusing on inspiring and motivating followers to achieve their full potential. This style highlights the psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance, as transformational leaders often embody traits such as charisma, vision, and empathy. By fostering strong emotional connections with their followers, these leaders can cultivate loyalty and commitment, driving individuals to exceed their own expectations. This approach aligns well with the dynamics of romantic relationships, where emotional intelligence and mutual respect play crucial roles in maintaining healthy connections. Lastly, situational leadership emphasizes the need for flexibility and adaptability in leadership styles. This approach posits that effective leaders must assess their team's needs and the context of the situation to determine the most appropriate style to employ. This adaptability is crucial in understanding cultural interpretations of alpha dominance across societies, as different contexts may require distinct approaches to leadership. By recognizing that no single style is universally effective, aspiring alphas can cultivate a versatile leadership toolkit, empowering them to navigate various social dynamics and enhance their influence in both personal and professional realms. The impact of alpha traits on leadership effectiveness. The concept of alpha traits, often associated with dominance and assertiveness, plays a significant role in shaping leadership effectiveness. These traits include confidence, decisiveness, and a commanding presence, which can inspire followers and establish authority. Leaders exhibiting alpha traits are typically more willing to take risks and make tough decisions, qualities that are essential in high-pressure environments. Such characteristics enable them to navigate challenges more effectively, garnering respect and loyalty from their team members. In many cases, their natural charisma and ability to communicate a clear vision can transform a group's dynamic, fostering an environment conducive to productivity and innovation. In the realm of workplace hierarchies, alpha dominance can influence not only the leader's effectiveness, but also the overall organizational culture. Leaders who embody alpha traits often set the tone for their teams, promoting a competitive atmosphere that can drive performance. This can lead to increased motivation among employees, as they strive to emulate their leader's assertiveness and determination. However, it is crucial for these leaders to balance their dominant nature with empathy and collaboration, as an overly aggressive approach can stifle creativity and diminish morale. Effective leaders understand the importance of adapting their alpha traits to suit diverse team dynamics, ensuring that their dominance serves as a catalyst for collective success rather than a barrier to cooperation. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance also play a crucial role in leadership effectiveness. Research indicates that individuals are more likely to follow leaders they perceive as strong and confident. This perception can enhance a leader's credibility and influence, creating a powerful feedback loop where followers feel empowered by their leader's assertiveness. However, the challenge arises when leaders possess alpha traits that are perceived negatively, such as arrogance or hostility. In such cases, the same dominance that can drive success may alienate team members, leading to disengagement and high turnover rates. Therefore, effective leaders must navigate the fine line between being assertive and being perceived as overbearing, ensuring their alpha traits are aligned with their team's values and needs. In romantic relationships, alpha traits can similarly impact dynamics and perceptions. Partners often seek out individuals with dominant traits, associating them with qualities such as security and protection. However, the application of these traits must be approached with care. Overly dominant behavior can lead to power struggles and resentment. Leaders in romantic settings must recognize the importance of mutual respect and communication, balancing their alpha traits with vulnerability and emotional intelligence. This balance not only enhances personal relationships, but also reinforces the leader's effectiveness by demonstrating their ability to navigate complex social dynamics with grace. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance further complicate the relationship between these traits and leadership effectiveness. Different societies may have varying expectations and norms regarding dominant behavior, influencing how leaders are perceived and followed. In some cultures, alpha traits may be celebrated and rewarded, while in others, they could be frowned upon or viewed as aggressive. Effective leaders must be culturally aware and adaptable, recognizing that their approach to dominance must resonate with the values and expectations of their followers. By understanding these cultural nuances, leaders can leverage their alpha traits more effectively, fostering an inclusive environment that encourages collaboration and mutual respect, ultimately enhancing their overall leadership effectiveness. Chapter 8: Cultural Interpretations of Alpha Dominance Across Societies. Variations in alpha concepts globally. Variations in alpha concepts globally reveal a complex tapestry of interpretations and applications that differ significantly across cultures and contexts. In animal behavior studies, the alpha concept often centers around dominance hierarchies observed in social species. For instance, in wolf packs, the alpha is typically the breeding pair that leads the group, demonstrating a clear structure that drives social cohesion and survival. This natural order is frequently referenced in human contexts, influencing perceptions of leadership and authority. However, the interpretation of alpha dominance varies not only among species, but also within different human societal frameworks, where the characteristics associated with being an alpha might shift based on cultural values and norms. In human social dynamics, alpha dominance is often associated with traits like assertiveness, confidence, and charisma. Yet these traits manifest differently across cultures. In collectivist societies, for instance, alpha behaviors might emphasize group harmony and consensus over individual assertiveness. Conversely, in more individualistic cultures, the focus may lean toward personal achievement and dominance as key indicators of alpha status. This duality showcases how social structures and cultural expectations shape the understanding of what it means to be an alpha, influencing everything from social interactions to community leadership. The workplace is another arena where variations in alpha concepts are prominent. In some organizations, a traditional view of alpha dominance may equate to a top-down leadership style, where authority is derived from positional power. However, modern workplace dynamics often challenge this notion, advocating for collaborative leadership approaches that value emotional intelligence and inclusivity. As companies increasingly recognize the importance of diverse leadership styles, the alpha concept evolves, incorporating traits that promote teamwork and innovation rather than mere dominance. Perceptions of alpha dominance also carry psychological implications, particularly regarding self-esteem and personal identity. In societies where alpha traits are idolized, individuals may feel pressure to embody these characteristics, often leading to stress and anxiety when they perceive themselves as falling short. This can create a paradox where the quest for alpha status results in diminished well-being. Conversely, in environments that value vulnerability and authenticity, individuals may find empowerment in embracing a broader range of traits beyond traditional alpha characteristics, leading to healthier self-perceptions and interpersonal relationships. Finally, the role of alpha dominance in romantic relationships varies significantly across cultures, reflecting diverse values around partnership and attraction. In some societies, traditional gender roles may promote a clear alpha-beta dynamic, where masculine dominance is favored in romantic pursuits. In contrast, other cultures embrace more egalitarian models, emphasizing mutual respect and shared power in relationships. This variation underscores the necessity of understanding alpha dominance within specific cultural contexts, as it shapes not only personal relationships but also broader societal expectations regarding gender roles and power dynamics. Through exploring these global variations, one can better appreciate the nuanced nature of alpha dominance and its implications for personal empowerment. The influence of culture on dominance perception. The perception of dominance is heavily influenced by cultural norms and values, which shape how individuals interpret behaviors associated with alpha traits. In many Western cultures, assertiveness and individualism are often celebrated as markers of leadership and success. This cultural backdrop encourages behaviors typically associated with alpha dominance, such as confidence and decisiveness. Conversely, in collectivist cultures, traits like humility and cooperation may be valued more highly, leading to different interpretations of what constitutes dominance. Understanding these cultural nuances is essential for individuals seeking to harness their own alpha qualities effectively. In the realm of animal behavior studies, researchers have observed that different species exhibit varying dominance hierarchies influenced by their environmental contexts. Cultural factors, such as habitat availability and social structures, can dictate the dynamics of these hierarchies. For instance, in some primate species, the presence of resources can lead to aggressive displays of dominance, while in others, social grooming and alliances may play a more significant role. These observations highlight how cultural context can shape the expression of dominance, providing a useful framework for understanding similar behaviors in human social dynamics. When examining alpha dominance in workplace hierarchies, cultural interpretations become even more pronounced. In some organizations, a commanding presence and a competitive spirit may be rewarded, while in others, collaborative leadership and emotional intelligence take precedence. The effectiveness of various leadership styles often hinges on the cultural expectations of employees and stakeholders. Leaders who adapt their approach to align with these cultural values are more likely to succeed in fostering an environment where their alpha traits can flourish, thus enhancing both personal empowerment and organizational performance. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance are also culturally influenced. In cultures that prioritize individual achievement, individuals may feel empowered by the prospect of embodying alpha traits. However, in cultures that emphasize community and egalitarianism, the same traits may lead to social ostracization or conflict. This dichotomy highlights the importance of cultural context in shaping how individuals respond to and internalize their dominance perceptions. Recognizing these differences can aid in personal development, allowing individuals to navigate their social environments more effectively. In romantic relationships, The influence of culture on alpha dominance is equally significant. Different societies have varying expectations regarding gender roles and the expression of dominance within intimate partnerships. In some cultures, traditional gender roles may reinforce male dominance, while in others, egalitarian views promote shared power dynamics. Understanding these cultural frameworks can help individuals navigate their romantic relationships more successfully, allowing them to express their alpha qualities while respecting their partner's values and expectations. By embracing a culturally informed perspective on dominance, individuals can cultivate healthier and more empowering relationships. Chapter 9. Harnessing your inner alpha. Identifying your dominant traits. Identifying your dominant traits is a fundamental step in harnessing the alpha within you. Dominant traits can manifest in various ways, influenced by individual personality, life experiences, and social contexts. Understanding your unique combination of characteristics not only aids personal growth, but also enhances your interactions in various spheres of life, including personal relationships, workplace dynamics, and social settings. By examining your behavior patterns, emotional responses, and decision-making processes, you can begin to uncover the traits that define your alpha presence. Self-assessment is a powerful tool in identifying dominant traits. This process often begins with introspection, where one reflects on past experiences and the roles played in different situations. Consider moments when you felt most confident, persuasive, or influential. Were there specific behaviors or attitudes that contributed to your success? Engaging in journaling or utilizing personality assessments can provide additional clarity. Tools such as the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator or the Big Five Personality Traits model can offer insights into your dominant traits and how they align with the alpha archetype. Feedback from peers and mentors can also illuminate your dominant traits. Often, others perceive qualities in us that we may overlook or underestimate. Constructive criticism, as well as recognition of strengths, can be invaluable. Seek out trusted individuals who can provide honest assessments of your behavior in different contexts, such as leadership roles, group projects, or social gatherings. This external perspective can help you identify patterns in your interactions and further solidify your understanding of your dominant traits. Cultural factors play a significant role in shaping perceptions of dominance. Different societies may value traits such as assertiveness, empathy, or decisiveness differently. Understanding your cultural background and the norms that influence your behavior can enhance your self-awareness. For instance, in some cultures, a dominant trait may be viewed positively, while in others, it may be frowned upon. Reflecting on how cultural interpretations of dominance affect your behavior can help you navigate social dynamics more effectively and adapt your approach when necessary. Finally, integrating your identified dominant traits into your daily life is essential for personal empowerment. Utilize these traits to enhance your leadership style, improve your romantic relationships, and navigate workplace hierarchies. Being consciously aware of your strengths allows you to leverage them for greater influence and effectiveness. As you embrace and cultivate these traits, you will not only enhance your alpha presence but also inspire others to recognize and harness their own dominant characteristics, creating a more empowered and dynamic community. Strategies for personal empowerment. Understanding personal empowerment involves recognizing the various strategies that can enhance one's sense of agency, confidence, and assertiveness. In the context of alpha dominance, these strategies can be particularly effective. They draw from insights across animal behavior studies, human social dynamics, and workplace hierarchies, offering a comprehensive approach to fostering personal strength. Empowerment is not merely about exerting control over others. It is fundamentally about mastering oneself and navigating social landscapes with skill and confidence. One effective strategy for personal empowerment is cultivating self-awareness. This involves a deep understanding of one's strengths, weaknesses, values, and triggers. Self-awareness allows individuals to assess their positions within various social hierarchies, whether in personal relationships or professional environments. By recognizing their own behavioral patterns, individuals can adapt their approaches to align with their goals, enhancing their ability to assert themselves in a manner that is both confident and respectful. This is particularly relevant in romantic relationships, where self-awareness can lead to healthier dynamics and deeper connections. Another crucial strategy is developing strong communication skills. Mastery of verbal and nonverbal communication can significantly influence how one is perceived within social structures. Effective communicators are often seen as leaders, as they can convey their ideas clearly while also being receptive to others. This duality fosters an environment of collaboration and respect, essential for establishing dominance without resorting to aggression. In workplace settings, this skill translates into improved teamwork and the ability to inspire and motivate others, reinforcing one's position within the hierarchy. Building resilience is also vital in the journey toward personal empowerment. Resilience allows individuals to navigate challenges and setbacks without losing momentum. This quality is particularly important in the context of perceived alpha dominance, where social dynamics can shift rapidly. Individuals who exhibit resilience are better equipped to handle criticism and opposition, emerging stronger and more assertive. This ability to rebound from adversity can enhance one's reputation as a leader, instilling confidence in others and solidifying one's role within any social structure. Lastly, embracing continuous learning is a powerful strategy for personal empowerment. Engaging with new ideas, perspectives, and experiences broadens one's understanding of social dynamics and human behavior. This commitment to growth not only enhances personal skills but also increases empathy and adaptability, key components of effective leadership. By staying informed about cultural interpretations of alpha dominance, individuals can navigate their environments more effectively, respecting differences while asserting their presence. Ultimately, these strategies collectively empower individuals to harness their inner alpha, leading to enriched personal and professional lives. Chapter 10. Conclusion. Redefining dominance for personal growth. Moving beyond traditional notions of alpha. The concept of alpha dominance has long been associated with rigid hierarchies, particularly in the realms of animal behavior and human social dynamics. Traditionally, the alpha figure was characterized as the strongest, most aggressive individual who commanded respect and authority through physical prowess or assertive behavior. However, recent research challenges this simplistic view, suggesting that true dominance is not solely about aggression or control. Instead, it encompasses a range of traits including emotional intelligence, collaboration, and the ability to inspire others. This shift in understanding allows for a more nuanced view of what it means to be an alpha in various contexts, particularly in human interactions. In animal behavior studies, observations of social structures in species such as wolves have revealed that alpha individuals often play a role that is more complex than mere dominance. The alpha must maintain the cohesion of the group, often through nurturing behaviors and conflict resolution. This perspective highlights the importance of social bonds and cooperative strategies. By moving beyond the traditional notions of alpha, we can appreciate the significance of emotional connections and mutual respect within social hierarchies, which can be applicable to human interactions in both personal and professional settings. In workplace hierarchies, the archetype of the alpha leader is evolving. The traditional image of a domineering boss is increasingly being replaced by leaders who prioritize inclusivity, empathy, and collective success. Research indicates that teams led by individuals who exhibit these traits are more productive and have higher morale. Such leaders are seen as alphas not because they exert control, but because they inspire loyalty and commitment through their understanding of team dynamics and individual strengths. This shift reflects a broader cultural change towards valuing collaboration over competition. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance further complicate our understanding of leadership and social interactions. Individuals who are seen as alphas may experience pressure to conform to aggressive or overly competitive behaviors, which can lead to stress and burnout. Conversely, those who embrace a more holistic approach to dominance may find themselves more comfortable and effective in their roles. This understanding offers a pathway for individuals to redefine their own expressions of alpha dominance, aligning their behaviors with their personal values and the needs of their communities. In romantic relationships, the traditional alpha male archetype has often been linked to power dynamics that emphasize control and possession. However, contemporary interpretations advocate for a partnership model where both individuals share authority and responsibility. Emotional vulnerability, respect, and communication emerge as crucial elements of successful relationships. Similarly, cultural interpretations of alpha dominance across societies reveal that different cultures have varied expectations and definitions of what it means to be an alpha. By embracing these diversities, individuals can cultivate a more inclusive understanding of dominance that aligns with modern values of equality and mutual support, ultimately enhancing personal empowerment and interpersonal connections. Embracing empowerment through understanding. Embracing empowerment through understanding begins with a deep dive into the concept of alpha dominance across various domains of life. In animal behavior studies, alpha dominance is often characterized by the leader of a group who exhibits control, protection, and resource access. Understanding these behaviors can provide valuable insights into human social dynamics, where similar traits manifest in social hierarchies, influencing relationships and interactions. By recognizing the traits associated with alpha dominance, individuals can better comprehend their own behaviors and those of others in both personal and professional realms. In human social dynamics, the nuances of alpha characteristics can be observed in everyday interactions. Individuals often gravitate towards those who display confidence, decisiveness, and assertiveness. These qualities can establish social hierarchies, impacting everything from friendships to workplace relationships. By understanding the psychological underpinnings of these dynamics, one can learn to navigate social situations more effectively, fostering a sense of empowerment. This knowledge allows individuals to adopt or adapt behaviors that enhance their social standing while maintaining authenticity. The workplace serves as a prime example of how alpha dominance plays a crucial role in hierarchical structures. Leaders who embody alpha traits often inspire trust and loyalty among their teams, motivating others to perform at their best. This understanding empowers employees to recognize the characteristics of effective leadership and to develop those traits within themselves. By embracing the principles of alpha dominance, individuals can position themselves for success, contributing positively to their work environment and enhancing their career trajectories. The psychological impacts of perceived alpha dominance cannot be overlooked. Individuals often respond to alpha figures with varying degrees of admiration or resentment, influencing their self-esteem and interpersonal relationships. By understanding the psychological mechanisms at play, people can reframe their perceptions and reactions to alpha dominance. This shift can lead to greater self-acceptance and empowerment, as individuals learn to define their worth independently of external validation. Embracing this understanding allows for healthier relationships and a more balanced view of oneself in relation to others. Cultural interpretations of alpha dominance further enrich the conversation around empowerment. Different societies attribute varying values to alpha traits, shaping how individuals perceive leadership and dominance. By exploring these cultural nuances, individuals can gain a broader perspective on their own behaviors and beliefs, fostering a sense of global awareness. This understanding encourages individuals to embrace their unique strengths while appreciating the diversity of alpha characteristics across cultures. Ultimately, embracing empowerment through understanding allows for personal growth, enhanced relationships, and a more profound connection to the world around us.
The end. Thank you for listening. This was a Mindful Books production. Copyright 2025.